All right, what's happening, everybody? Welcome, everybody. Let's see what we have here. Rafal first. Dominic. Let's see here again. Ganesh, Craig, Yankov, Gavin, Martin, MC, Cam, Lucifer, Golden, Harris. Great to see everybody here. Yeah, let's see what we can catch for Goldie today. Yesterday was pretty damn nice. 2 trades ended up playing out. We're gonna talk about this for sure, but where is it? This one. Unfortunately, this trade went my way. It's just I was asleep here, so I couldn't put my stop loss on break even. So ended up reversing on me, but the trade played out pretty damn nice. 3R. So this was the scaling trade. So both of it ended up playing out, and it was around like midnight or 1 a.m. for me. But yeah, Goldie was pretty damn nice to us yesterday. It took some time for the trades to play out, but eventually played out. So this was the long trade we took, and a lot of you guys took it as well. Took this on a London session with the Asia manipulation of the London, the entry 15-minute undervaluation at that time, I believe. Yeah, almost there. 1 hour was kind of in the middle, and of course the news came out and whoosh, straight to TP. So pretty good day on Goldie. Now we want to see what's gonna happen. Markets looks bearish. Let's see, we're gonna go through it right now. I'm gonna start with the dollar because of course that's very important to understand. Hey, what's up, Batman? And while I explain dollar, don't forget to smash that like button, so would be appreciated of you guys. So dollar ended up dropping yesterday. It is in this daily demand. It is also like 12-hour demand. Both of it is valid because you see the reaction. So but one important thing that happened is, first of all, 8-hour supply got created here and then here, but we do have a new daily supply, which is this one. So a rally base drop type of supply. So it could push up, tap into this supply, and then keeps dropping, but it's also in that 12-hour demand. So you never know, if this one flips bullish, it could potentially reverse from here. So a lot of things happening, and I had initially that swing, so I'm gonna delete this for now and keep the previous weekly levels and also current weekly levels. So you take your volume profile from weekly open to today's open, that is considered the current weekly level, and then boom, you get the current week value area low. Where is it? I do want to see what's gonna happen if dollar pull back to this current week value low, and if it does get rejected, then I'm expecting more drop on the dollar. With the Goldie, it is holding still from that weekly demand, and cannot neglect that it is holding from a daily supply. So still very tight, just this range about like 1.7% ish overall. And we were using the current weekly level since yesterday, but now we can move it to today's open, so we get the current weekly level And you see that the current week POC is still around the same level. So for now I will delete the early previous week as well. I like to keep my chart as clean as possible. You see it's very choppy here. And let's mark out the previous daily level, see what's up. Previous day POC actually aligns with the early previous week POC that we had here. So we know this zone is going to be a no trade zone. It's gonna be crucial because you see every time goes up, gets rejected, comes down, gets rejected, and same and same and same. So we need to see that continuation. And even though it's holding well from current week POC, and I do expect a drop, so I did initially wanted to enter something like this, so I might enter. It is also below VWAP, but the question is, will that be the fake move or not? Because the Asia session just opened up. That will be the question, and we do have this cluster of buyers there, so I mean the volume's kicking in. I wouldn't be surprised if this one drops. I wouldn't be surprised. I might give this one a shot, like half risk or something. So let me know what you guys think about Goldie. Are you guys bullish, bearish? Good morning, cowboy. Morning, Ronak. Hey bro, want to ask you a quick question. When using volume, do you use previous range or any range like high and lows? I use that. Ooh, wait a minute. Don't leave without me. Oh man, I do want to take this. This is very tempting, right at the open. This is very tempting, man. I might give this one a shot, to be honest. It's just session open is right now. I don't know if maybe I go half risk. Maybe I go half risk. Okay, so to answer your question, the volume profile can be used in many different ways. You can use on a previous daily level, previous weekly levels, current week. You can use with the fixed range, swing. Like for example, this is the trade we took yesterday, right? We draw the fixed range volume profile, the volume profile itself on this range. You can use it on the 15 minute. JK, appreciate you subscribing, G. Welcome to the stream. So we use this range here, and that's where we got our key level and got our entry here. So there's multiple ways you can use it, but I really like to use with the ranges as well. So it doesn't really matter if it's a high or low, it's as long as we have the range itself. I think that itself is pretty good to use. How much you paid for a trade away data? I have the prop firm, so if you have a prop firm that works with the trade of it, you can access the data. If this one pushes up, I'm closing. I'm not gonna risk it, because I think this could be the first fake move, you know. I'm in short from earlier, no stress. Then it's good. It's gonna drop. If Cowboys in a trade, yeah, we're gonna drop. I took this one on my CFD account as well. Let's see. Just got tagged in. On spot I got in at, what is this key level? Yeah, something like this. Check the Sonics. Oh, we need to see that immediate follow through. If not, then I will close this. I don't like this. Which prop? Any prop firm that you can you have access to trade with works. Doesn't really matter what prop firm. But I trade CFD as well, so bearish undercurrent with POC and VWAP? Yeah, that's for sure. The POC of the daily, of the weekly, which more confident? It really depends on the context. Both of it works. Both of it are important. Where is this? Goldie, where is it? And by the way, we keep growing. Look at that, 1117 subscribers. Started recently, and look at that curve. Look at that beautiful curve. So appreciate all of you guys that are here on a daily basis with us. Yeah, let's keep growing. Which broker do you use for CFD trading? So we have a partnership with Vantage, and if you have a Vantage broker that you use, you can also have access to our community, our VIP community. So all you need to do is just click on the link in the description and message our support on the pinned message. There is stop loss. It's literally here on the screen. But yeah, either way, on a CFD I usually use just the MT5. Yeah, as I said, this could be the fake move, so I'm not gonna hold it for too long. With the sellers trapped at the bottom, this one has to flip bearish, if not I'm out. 15-minute closure as well. It has to at least close below this point of control, at least. Can you check Swiss Japanese yen? I'll check it later, G. I rarely trade cross pairs. Make the top wick and then drop. That would be nice. Let's see what dollar doing. Dollar trying to kind of drop here. If it finds support, then it's good. Oh, swing POC. Interesting. This is the trade we took yesterday. About 280 pips. Really nice trade. How's the 4 hour looking? Yeah, look at the 4 hours, just barcode. So if this 4 hour can push down, maybe take out this candle and then reverse bullish, that would be interesting, you could say. How was your day yesterday, fam? Did you took any trades? If you took, did you close the day in profit? Or in drawdown, break even? Let us know. Profit, nice. Account blown, but let's go. Oh man. As long as you don't quit. Because whenever you quit, that's when you actually lose. Good evening, Stan. Great to see you here, G. Three shorts, one long since New York on gold. Nice. Took no trade. Nice, yeah. I mean, it was quite choppy until we had the news, so makes sense. Makes sense. Hey Joe, great to see you, G. To be honest, it was my best day. I took long first opening, then I took the short when it dropped down. Nice. I took the same short as well from here. When it dropped, I was sleeping already, so I didn't put my stop loss on break even. And then when I woke up, I saw this nasty pullback. So it is what it is. But would have been able to catch another 3R. So would have been 6R for the day. Let's look at the euro. What's going on with the euro? Nice push. I'm gonna delete this. Let's see what's going on a higher time frame. Yeah, it's pushing up. On futures, we just reached the daily supply. Okay. We do have this 12-hour supply that got tapped into. So I'm gonna mark this one on euro. Do we have new daily demand? Yes, we do. But we don't have any. Oh, we have very small bottom wick on a daily. So interesting. 8-hour demand. We could pull back there. We could pull back there, that's for sure. Previous daily level. Not bad. Current tick value high. Current tick value high. Yeah, I'll keep an eye on that. Sir, today was my first day here. Well, welcome to the stream. Farouk, great to see you here. Looking forward to see you many more times on the stream. There we go. Now the volume that we are waiting for. I like this rejection. We need to see the continuation, if not, it's not really worth it. Yes, smash that like button for sure. We have about, what is that, 17 likes? We definitely need more. And just look at this thing. Look at our Telegram yesterday. Everybody printed on gold. Look at that. London, look at that beautiful trade. This one as well. On a short, it's a swing, I believe he took. Warren, beautiful trade. And where's the long we took? Yeah, this is the short that I was in as well. So this was my trade. Where's the long that we took? This one. Beautiful. A lot of people as well took it. Look at that. Look at that beautiful candle. Straight to TP. Oh man. Look at that. Look at the results. Look at that. Beauty. Right at the bottom. Caught it right at the bottom. Doesn't get more beautiful than that. Using the key levels, of course, volume key levels. Absolutely beautiful. Do you ever look at HK50? Not really, to be honest. Okay, I don't like this push up. I might close it. Let's see. View up rejection. It has to flip bearish, if not I'm out. Let's see if it can flip. Uh, 15-minute closure, 30-minute closure coming in. Yeah, I will close this. I'm out. I don't want to risk it. It could still drop, I just don't want to risk it. We are too early on the session. And I believe dollar is dropping, pushing up. It's pushing up while gold is pushing up too. Interesting. Yep, I'll wait for the next move, see what's gonna happen. I don't want to fully risk it. Yeah, you see, the buyers are stepping in. Yeah, that was a good decision. Sellers trapped at the bottom too, so completely makes sense to push up now. As I said, if we don't get the follow through here, we're gonna push up. So there's no point of me holding that trade. So if it does something like this, makes more sense to go long. And it could even take out the New York high from yesterday, or that's previous daily high. It's the same. Hey, good morning Rio, first time Asia session. Well, great to see you here, Suraj. As I said, it still could drop. It's just at first I liked what was going on here. Tapped into the point of control, dropped, but then sellers weren't really able to push price to the downside. And I mean, it could play out now with the buyers trapped again, but I don't know. I think I will wait for now. It could still play out though, I'm just saying. If this one flips bearish, could be the 30-minute entry, most likely. Yeah, it's still in this range here. And the reason I say if it goes above it could continue is the 4 hour. 4 hour, if it flips bullish, then there is a bigger chance we could continue to the upside. So we could tap into that daily supply once again. That's a possible scenario, because we didn't create any new supply yesterday, and we got rejected from this 8-hour demand yesterday. So that's the reason I said if we kept the volume yesterday, we could have went for that weekly low, but no follow through, so there's no point of holding the trade. So this could actually be either something like this, or something like this. Can we hold the first trade? Mine is running in 20 loss. I mean, the trade management is up to you, but it's just if this one flips bearish before the 15-minute closure, which is in 2 minutes, it is a good possibility that we could drop. There's a high likely chance we could drop. But if it pushes up last minute, yeah, I'm staying out for now. Yeah, we could create another range here, so we could also enter potentially from the break of this range here. 5 minute getting towards overvaluation. Limits have been added in that daily supply around 47 since Asia Open. Yeah, then we could see the potential push to the upside then. Either that or this. I think I made the right decision to close this trade. I don't think I have any regrets. At first it looked like we were gonna drop, but then these sellers got trapped. They really weren't able to push the price to the downside. So as I said, if we don't get the immediate follow through, we are either just gonna hover around or just try to push up. So far it's just holding between these two levels, that and VWAP. So I need to see a proper break. If anything, we can wait for this range to keep forming and then break below, retracement, continuation. So our typical RBRD setup. So we have the range, RBRD. So we have the range, then we get the breakout, retracement, distribution. That's what I want to see. But it could also do our other pattern, which is the RMD, basically range. Let me mark it here. So we have in the range the manipulation, and then the distribution. So sometimes you see a small pullback here and then continuation. So you could take from the breakout or on a retracement. So both works. Yeah, I made the right decision closing this. But this one still could flip bearish, cause the 15-minute didn't really close above VWAP, neither the 30-minute. So I wanna wait at least for another 15-minute slash 30-minute closure. I like the name flips. you know. With this type of market condition, with the choppiness, I prefer to be very fast with my risk management. I don't want to hold it. I would have been out anyways, so I made the right decision closing it. Now if this one flips bearish and break below this candle, that could be interesting. But we need to see dollar pushing up, which it seems like it is after this swing point of control. As I said, look at that, perfect. So let's see if sellers are willing to step in or not. Right now holding from this point of control. We haven't been getting the consistent volume. Vishram didn't start this. Yeah. Ever since it started again, the ugly price action came back. It had a really nice price action for the past month and a half. And the war escalated, and then boom, there comes the choppiness. Oh man. Yeah, so far it's very undecisive for me for now. The sellers couldn't push the price lower, and the buyers can't push the price any higher from here. That's why I said we need to see the breakout to see which side is stronger. Once again, we need to be patient. Yes, sir. That's why I closed my trade. I said there's no point of me holding this. If anything, I'll re-enter when I see another setup. Good morning, King. How you doing, G? I know it probably is late for a lot of you guys. Let me know in the chat, what time is it right now in your time zone or where you live right now? Because I know some of you guys are awake for the stream like 2 a.m. or something like that, so big shout out to all of you guys. Let me know, 2:30 a.m. 2:30 a.m. so probably European area. 1 a.m. London, 8:35 p.m. Australia, 10:35. Yeah, Lucifer, you're just 1 hour ahead of me, so Our time zone still pretty decent. 1:30 a.m. 5:35 p.m. Okay. 4:35 a.m. Dubai. 8:35 5 a.m. Yeah, a lot of you guys are awake 1 a.m. So shout out to all of you guys. And also for the people that woke up early. 3:30 a.m. Wow. 6 a.m. India. $1:35 Nigeria. Nice. Yeah, it's right now for me like 9:35 or 9:36 a.m. in Japan, so not a bad zone, not a bad time zone. It's just I have to wake up early. And for the people that are still awake for like 1 a.m., 2 a.m., 3 a.m., did you guys trade also New York? So you guys basically traded New York and stayed awake for Asia, or maybe you trade Asia and then go to sleep, then come back on, I don't know, New York. You streaming New York in the morning? For now, no. For now, we're gonna just keep it Asia. And we might do occasionally New York live sessions as well again. I'm awake since last mid of London till now. Damn. Trading all sessions. Big G, Big G. Morning, Dominic. I'm just not trading opening of the London. Yeah. London has been choppy lately, so it's a good time to sleep, to be honest. Very good time to sleep. Going to bed 8 or 9 p.m. Waking up 3:10 a.m. Damn. Tuesday, Thursday, New York session not doing anymore. Just temporary for now, so we can focus on the educational series as well, so we can release the rest of it soon. And also market has just not been really favorable. Asia has been much cleaner, so ooh, hoo hoo. What is that, sellers? My god. If these sellers get trapped, they most likely gonna push crazy to the upside. Sleep is overrated. I agree with you. I don't like sleeping that much too. 4 hours is all I need. 4 or 5 hours. Okay, okay. Sellers are trying to convince me to enter again, huh? Sellers are trying to convince me. I will wait for the next 15-minute closure. So either like this, or a 15-minute goes higher, something like this. But again, that's only if the sellers won't get trapped. If these sellers are able to push a price lower, that's good, because this is a big contract here, 132. So let's see. Still holding. Yeah, I wanted to hold also, but I was like, yeah, I don't want to risk it, you know. I don't want to risk it. But starting to look good, to be honest. If dollar can keep pushing up, that's the question. If dollar can push up to that new daily supply, even though it's just a small move, that's gonna help Goldie drop way much easier. Way easier. I'm holding their stop loss or TP. Yeah. I just closed on the CFD account because I said this in the VIP yesterday. I started a new challenge where I put like small amount of money in the CFD account and we're trying to grow it, so I don't want to be taking a lot of risks, which is basically, let me find it actually first. So this one, we started this account with 25,000, almost 26,000 yen, so that's about like 160, and we're gonna try to grow this and all the process will be shown. So just yesterday's trade was good, and then I took about like 5,000 yen loss because I couldn't move my stop loss to break even when I was sleeping. So gonna be updating you guys as well regarding to the challenge. I do want to enter, to be honest. Wow. Okay, nasty. I like this. I'll hold at least with minimum lows. No, I like this. I like this. I'm just waiting for a 15-minute closure. I really like this. Just don't leave without me, just like yesterday, please. Yesterday you guys printed while I was waiting for my trade. Wow, you dirty. "15-minute closure in 13 seconds, so I might put my entry here. Let's see. Okay, we'll get in on the flip. If it flips, we in. Stops, of course, above this high. It could still push up to here, to this point of control again, and then drop. I wouldn't be surprised. But if it doesn't, it's still at least tapped into the value low of this candle. So, but a push up would be nice because we have the view up, we have these big sellers, we have the point of control. That's where the most volume was traded in that candle, and then flip bearish. We could see a really decent continuation here. Okay, not bad, not bad. Yeah, I have my limit order at the bottom here. If it flips, I'm in. As I said, we could push up and tap into the point of control with which we just tapped, and then just watch the flip right now. I think we gotta use our strategy here. Keep pulling it until it drops. Based on the order flow, as I said, it looks good if it flips. If it flips bearish, very good. Should I call Trump again, guys, to dump the gold? That's a big topic. That is a big topic. That is a very big topic. Well, dollar is pushing up, kinda. Confusing session. Yeah, typical low volume. But that's why I said I'm closing this and I will look for re-entry. I didn't want to risk it. But if this 15 flips, yeah, very, very good. 4 hour closure coming in on spot. Yes, yes. That's also one thing I mentioned. I'm like, if it flips bullish and goes above current week POC, we could see the continuation, and it's probable we have to wait in another 8 minutes. It is possible. It is possible. Forget to smash that like button, guys. We have only 31 likes. Yeah, I guess the bullish scenario could play out if the 4-hour closes above. I would be much rather to take this one if the 4-hour closure is above. So let's see. Yeah, most likely it's gonna go for the closure above. Last minute rejection. If it closes above, do we have anything interesting up there? Only at here, only at 47.5 ish. So basically that top. That's the only thing I see. What a nasty flip. Holy. Hassan, thanks for subscribing, G. Welcome to the stream. That's a nasty push down right now. I don't know if I trust this. Definitely volume is kicking in, that's for sure. That is for sure. What do we have here to target? New York low? I mean, if the volume kicks in, if the volume keeps kicking in, that's good though. Okay, got tagged in on the futures, but I don't know if I want to hold it, to be honest. Like 6 minutes until candle closure. We have to see the continuation right now. If not, not worth it. I'm gonna target for now the New York low. Just for now. I might close it earlier. Uh, 4054.76. Yeah, this is exactly where I entered. Okay, now there comes the volume. But one thing I wouldn't like to see if flipping bullish. If this one flips bullish, yeah, not good at all, at all. Right before the hourly closure. So Nice, going well. Going well so far. This was a trade from yesterday. Let's see. Told you guys I'm gonna call Trump to dump the gold. You guys don't believe me? You guys don't believe me? I've been telling you guys. Stop loss break even. Nice. I don't want to put my stop loss on break even now. First of all, that's just for me. We haven't reached 1 hour. Second is that 1 hour closure coming in, 4 hour as well. We could make the top week and then drop. So personally, I don't want to put my stop loss on break even now. But this one looks juicy. I told you guys, if it taps here, flip bearish, there's a good chance it could drop. So this is not magic, this is no crystal ball, this is just order flow. Wow. If for now I have my TP at the New York low, but if that hits, that's about like 287 pips trade. And if we close at 2 hour, that's about 145-ish, 3 hour, 2 to 3. So don't forget to smash that like button, guys. Come on, we're calling out beautiful trades here, so we deserve some likes here. Dollar and gold correlation is strange. Yeah, this whole week has been strange, not gonna lie, Ronak. It's been more sometimes negative, sometimes positive, you know. That's why it's been a little bit confusing for me to trade gold. Okay, I'm targeting New York lows, right? On futures, yeah. Good night, Farouk. Thanks for joining us. Looking forward to see you tomorrow. Anyone can say entry point? It's literally on the screen, G, here. At 40.54.8-ish. Add magnets? Nah, just the candle pool. That's all we need. Just note you have a previous day POC right above New York lows on futures. Doobie. Thanks for letting me know, Dan. I haven't checked on the futures. Let me check the current weekly. Okay. Let me turn this off. Ooh, interesting. Yeah, New York low is here. Previous day POC there. Yeah, okay. Appreciate you. Let me check on spot. It's the previous day value low. Okay, I'll pay attention there, definitely. Okay, I'm moving my stop loss to break even now, but it could tap me out on break even before dropping. Just watch. That's a nasty top wick. Holy crap. Holy crap. That's a big top wick. I closed it for mid risk up in 6.6 lots. Holy. What account size you trade, G? $1 million? Now if this one flips bearish, that's very good. Future's going well here. Not bad. $40.30. There we go. There we go, baby. There we go. Drop a 1 in the chat if you took this gold short here with us. Hey, Ankit, great to see you, G. Batman, Harris, Dobrid, Dominic, Xavier, Ryan, Yanko, Ronak, Ankit as well, of course. Ankit is a freaking sniper, man. Talk about activity in the group. This guy is every day there. Appreciate you being always active in the group. I like this rejection. As I said, either we go to the point of control or the value low here and then drop. Very textbook. We just need to see the follow through right now. 15 is not even undervalued, so we still have room to drop potentially. 1 hour, we do have 4 hour, not bad. Dan as well took it. You know me, I'm in every trade. Yeah, I know, Badman. I got around 52k in my wallet, 260 now, it's almost, holy. Rich. No, but well played, G. But it makes sense if you enter sometimes I like to do that as well, enter with heavy size and then just catch a quick move like this and I'm out, you know, instead of riding the whole wave. It's risky sometimes because we don't see the follow through, but sometimes it's just this quick move is a lot of profit when you enter heavy. Sometimes I like to do that. Good morning, Reinhardt, great to see you here. TP at the consistency rule. Nice. Where's that TP, Batman? The lows, New York lows, okay, nice. I'm willing to hold for now because I took this on my CFD account. So if we're gonna go for those lows, this low, that's even better, you know. Did 140 pips and I'm out. Well played, Bosco, well played. 140 pips, so right here, yeah, nice. Rashid, welcome to the stream, G. From last Wednesday, the 7-minute TP, I trust you. I'm just a regular trader, brother. I just trade with my confluences, that's all. I just trade with what I see. I don't know if I'm a fan of this candle closure. Really depends on this one. If this one closes bearish, that's good. If not, I don't know if I'm a fan of this candle 5 minute. But if, as I said, flips bearish and close bearish, all these buyers at the top, that's good for the continuation to the downside actually. So let's see. Yeah, exactly, Harris. Hit the like button, not the heart button. I mean both, but it's just below the stream, the thumbs up. Let me see if I can find it. Where is it? This one. Right below the stream, this one. We retested VWAP and got rejected. Oh, weekly VWAP. Okay. Oops. See, I had to do that. You know, I had to do that so people know. Wanna say that my eyes are closing, gonna let this run. Thanks, G. Alright, take care, King. See you in the Telegram later on. Alright, see you in New York, Bosco. The 1 hour looks good if it flips bearish. 4 hour as well, it's about the same. So if 4 hour flips bearish, we could go at least to this low, which is at 40.33, which is also that previous day value low slash POC on futures. But if we're gonna actually see the continuation on gold, I mean, look at this last 4 hour candle closure. What the hell is this? That's literally piano. But anyways, if we're gonna see the continuation, I would wanna see this 4 hour closing like, damn, I'm bad at drawing. I wanna see it closing like this, bearish. And then I think we could even go lower than that. That's why I don't want to close it right now, even though I can book some profit right now. The chances of us or gold dropping more is decent. It's decent, you know, at least to this 40.33 that I said. At least it is possible, but we need to see the follow through, the buyers. Oh, look at that swing POC. That Asian session, the story was talkable before it in New York. 100k and we do, which is the last Wednesday, earning 150k with 5 seconds. Damn, bro. Nice. Just subscribe. Appreciate you, Nawab. Welcome to the stream. I closed but debating the scalp down to the bottom, waiting for sure. Yeah, I don't know if I like this push up right now. As I said, I'm not a fan of this candle closure, so we need to flip bearish. If not, we could easily go retest that point of control or view up. and that would mean that I would get out on break even. So let's see. The doctor will come in a moment again. Alright, take care, Dominic. See you in London. You tell me how footprints in TradeOvate work in TradeOvate? Is that what you're saying? So there's two indicators I use inside the TradeOvate. One of them is for the bubbles, for the buyers and sellers, which you have to download this one, Sethmo Large Delta Bubbles. And to download, you go to the indicators, explore community indicators. And for the other one is this one, volume footprint ultra. The same way, you go to the indicators, download it, and then use it on your chart. On this one, you can see the buyers and sellers at the exact price level here that we have, and the divergence, the point of control where the most volume was traded. Nice flip, by the way. And for the bubbles, it's good to see when buyers or sellers are stepping in. Nice flip, nice flip. Now I want to see the closure at least here, at least at the bottom, so these sellers are still in play. And all these buyers at the top, if this one goes below, we're gonna see one big push to the downside, most likely, or at least try to push down. Yeah, of course. Now, if you have any more questions, just feel free to ask. Where is that line? I want to see this candle closing here, below this. Just watch how it's gonna push down last literally seconds or minutes. If that happens, that's good. But if this one flips bullish, yeah, I don't know if I want to hold this trade. I'll just book my profit and get out of here. Get out of this trade, I mean. I'll still be live. Patience. Alright, take care, Joe. See you on the next stream. Do you take partials after break-even? No. Rarely I do that, rarely. I just put my stop loss on break-even and let it run. Sometimes I trail my stop loss instead of taking partials. 10 seconds, come on man, flip bearish, don't do this to us. Nasty closure. Okay, let's see if it can make at least the top. We can then drop. That would give me more hope. I don't want to see price holding from this level. That's where the most volume was traded. Look at that reaction already. This is where the most volume was traded on this candle. So I do want to see another top wick and then drop below. And this is a lot of delta. Buyers were able to push the price higher. So let's see. Not the way I like to see for the continuation. We could still drop, that's for sure. But not textbook enough. with the dollar struggling here too. So how's the valuation looking on dollar? Let me check. 15, all right. 5, all right. 1 hour came out of undervaluation. We need to see the continuation. We need to see the push up. In that case, could be good for Goldie. The 1 hour flip bearish again. Bro, I see bookmap so many orders at 40.62. What do you think of this? 40.62 on futures, right? 40.62 at the top. Yeah, it has the potential to push up. That's why I said if this candle doesn't close bearish and push down immediately, we could go for this point of control or view up, which is around like 40.60 for view up, 40.60 for view up, and point of control 40.64.5. So there is a chance to go up. There is a chance. So it could play out something like this basically from this range. If it pulls back, we could see a pullback, and if it gets rejected, this is around 40.62 on futures and then drop. So let's see, actually 40.62, yeah, you see right at that range, and I haven't even looked at it, but I bet there is gonna be a fixed value or lower point of control there of that range. What did I say? Fixed value or low? 40.63 basically. So we still have a chance unless I mark this range like this. Then yeah, 40.62.5. There is a chance to go up. That's why I wanted to see the continuation right now. Nice volume kicking in, yes. Also place my order at 40.62, nice. Very nice. That's why, I don't know, I might trail my stop loss at the top. Maybe. Because I think this could be the fake move. I'm feeling it. Yeah, buyers stepping in. This one has to get trapped, if not, no bueno. Yeah, look at that push up right now. Of course, Manjuna. I'm gonna be always here in a Asia session, so always here to provide value and just do my own analysis. And one thing that's gonna help me and motivate me more is just seeing more likes, because we don't have that much like today. Two are hit, so we caught for now around 149, 150 pips, so that's why I'm considering if I close it or not. Decent 5-minute closure, very decent 5-minute closure. This one flips bearish and then boom, straight to the downside. That would be nice. It could go for the other low. That would be around 5R, which is crazy. It goes for the other low. That's really gonna be interesting for the upcoming week. Okay, I think I moved my TP a little bit lower just for now. Down for a day, make $1,000. Amazing, amazing. Awesome. Yeah, I'm floating around like 1200 as well here on the futures account. So if it hits full TP, that's really nice. The reaction from naked point of control from New York, I'm not convincing. Yeah, I'm not convinced yet too with this 15-minute closure. That's why I need to see the continuation now. If not, I might close it. Stopped above the 15-minute flip. Nice. I might do the same. I just want to see this 5-minute closure, see how it's gonna be, because it could, yeah, flip bullish the 15-minute and straight to break even. That is a possible scenario. I want to see this flip. Come on, I know you want to flip. Lots of liquidations up and down there. Let me see if I can see anything on here on Orderflow. Ooh, point of control. Yeah, that's exactly where it stopped. This point of control, exactly where it stopped. So we need to see closure below both of these. Now we have two important key levels close below. Ooh. But I guess I need to call Trump again so he can dump the goldie. What do you guys think? Low volume node. Low volume node of current weekly level or previous day level? I just want to make sure. Where did you get that low volume node? So I can take a look at it. Ooh, high volume node on previous daily level. Oh, US session, okay. US session. Ooh, yeah. Nice drop, baby. Told you, Trump's gonna dump the gold. You guys don't believe me? Would you rather buy 350k counts on Lucid or 150k? I'm more comfortable trading 150k, to be honest. But that's just me, because sometimes I like to go a little bit heavy. But just don't flip bullish. If you flip bullish, then I don't know if we're gonna see the continuation to the downside. Nice, Ankit. Well done, G. For the people inside the Telegram, make sure to post your wins in the winning trade section. Gonna take a look at them. Wow, look at where it stopped. Swing POC that I talked about literally like 20 minutes ago, 15 minutes ago. We have to close below this. So indeed, we have a lot of shit down here. But 15-minute getting close to undervaluation. So what I'm thinking is could take out the New York low, come down to technically this range, and then find support at this POC, and if it gets undervalued, could be a nice push to the upside. So this is the range from London's yesterday move. So mark out this range and just watch out for it. fixed point of control, and fixed value high could be interesting too, so let's watch out for it. I don't know what that is, but I'm like number one. Look at that beautiful trade by Bosco on Top Step, on his Top Step account. 455 on a 50k. That's really good. All he needs another 2k. So another 4 trades, 5 trades, 5 winning trades, and he's passing the account. Well played, well played. If it does close like this, push up to the point of control and then drop, yeah, I'm seeing this as a continuation. But if it closes above this level and doesn't really give the follow through from here, then I will close my trade. So I'm managing my trade very closely because we are in some really good profit. I don't want to risk hitting break even. So we are up about 188 pips. So technically I moved my full TP at the weekly low, as I said. Where is this? At that weekly low, but if we see some failure at this level or this low, I will close my trade. So put in the both at the same level. So we started this account with just a little bit money and we are almost doubling the account in 2 days. Huge buyer sitting as 40.35. 40.35. Oh, down there. Yeah, that's exactly the fixed point of control. So is it? Wait, no, this is on futures. Let me check. Let me double check the range. 40.37. Okay, yeah, let's see. How you know it's going to drop? Just look at the orders. Look at the price action. I look the order flow. I look the valuation scanner. It's pretty obvious. It's gonna drop. Supply and demand, of course. Higher time frame. Many confluences, never just one. Thought I got stopped out on BE on my personal CFD account. Yeah, that MT5 notification, either it's gonna make you happy or worried. Either gonna traumatize you or gonna make you happy. I need to turn that thing off. I don't know how to turn it off. I haven't looked at it. Okay, close below that point of control. So what I want to see now is this point of control getting tapped. It did tap here, but we'd love to see another push up and then whoosh to the downside, baby. Not complaining though, wasn't a loss on my personal account and I got nice double match. Amazing, G, amazing. Nice mindset. A lot of people get super mad when it's break even. I'm like, better to be break even than stop us. Like, why are you mad about hitting a break even? That's good. Okay, this is the reaction from fixed value high of that range that I mentioned. Fixed value high. So this could be a potential drop, and the second trade could be this. but I'm not sure if it will be on stream or later on. But this will be potentially the next trade from either point of control or value high of this previous daily Asia and London range, basically where we took the trade yesterday. So okay, tapped into the point of control. Now we need to see the flip. If we see the flip, that's good. I'm holding. But I'm thinking to move my stop loss lower, to be honest. Maybe here at the top. I think that's where Ronak has his stop loss as well. Yeah, I'm trailing my stop loss. Okay, we need to see the drop. Come on. Yeah, a lot of buyers on this candle. If this one managed to close above here, we could see the continuation to the upside or reversal to the upside, quote unquote. And while we wait for this, look at this. Of course, Ankit as always. Beautiful 5-minute entry, stops above the high. Very nice. Full TP, swing ladder low. Very nice. 2.75 R. W for Syndicate. Well played, Jizz. You guys are printing today. And also, if this one flips bearish, by the way, I will trail my stop loss to this high, which will be 2R for me. It's playing perfectly with the lower trend line. This one. Yeah. Let's see if 15-minute can get undervalued again. Might close it. Buyer stepping in. Makes sense to push up because the buyers are very consistent on this candle. That's why I said the only way I see the continuation lower is if it flips bearish. And we haven't seen the flip bearish. We just made a quick bottom wick, small bottom wick, and then pushed up immediately. I had to take my money back from gold after yesterday's loss. 5 minute isn't undervalued. Yeah. Oh, point of control on 5 minutes aligns with this point of control. Yeah, I think we might get stopped out on the trailing stop loss, but still profit. Sellers are getting exhausted at this point. I think might be a possible absorption to come. Yes, exactly. That's why I said these sellers at the bottom, but and a lot of buyers stepping in on this candle, as I said. So the only way is to flip bearish, and this point of control of this 15-minute candle holds. If not, there's no point. Fuck, dollar is going up and gold is going up also. I'm saying the correlation between gold and dollar this week has been very weird, very weird. How to learn from you? You can click on the link in the description and join our Telegram. And you can also message our support to join the community. And especially if you have a Vantage broker, you can access the community. Just message our support. Link is in a description. Gold doesn't trust Trump anymore, so it's doing something. Yeah. I'm getting a feeling we could start flipping bearish now. Do you wanna see this one flipping bearish? Alright, take care, Harris. See you in London. Yeah, it's gonna go for a trail stop loss. My win rate on average is around like 45 to 60%. 60% when the month is good. I already had like 68% win rate when the month is really good. But on average like 40 to 55%. Yeah, we might get out. Risk to reward, on average I go for 2R on average. I only go for more when I see potential. Like, wow, this would have been a nice trade to the upside. But yeah, every trade I take, it has to be minimum 2-to-1 risk to reward ratio. Sometimes when I just want a quick scalp, I just go for a 1-to-1. Yeah, we're gonna get out. Okay, I closed on my personal account because I hit my trailing stop loss. So GG for that. We're about bearish to the 89. Bearish to the 89. What do you mean by that? We might get out now. Wow. He's just playing around with me. Up to 89. Oh, you mean like a long until 89? It's not impossible. It's just we do have the supply up there at 72. So maybe we don't know. Wow, really? You hit my trailing stop loss on the freaking CFD account and you dropping, and somehow we survived here. By one tick. By one tick. Imagine if this drops, that would be hilarious. I get another beautiful trade from Vance. 1 minute time frame. Beautiful short right at that move. Closed here right before reversing. Very nice. GG, brother. Imagine we have like 1 minute. Imagine if it goes below this one. Oh man. Oh my god, not again. Come on, close below. That would be funny. That trail stop is huge. Yeah, man, like one tick, literally. He tapped me out on the CFD account right here. To the pip, exactly. And here we survived somehow. Yeah, not the best closure. Tapped into this. If we're gonna actually see the follow through, it's gonna drop from here. If not, then most likely gonna get tapped out. Yeah, it is what it is. Alright, I think I'm gonna let this one run. Tomorrow is Friday. Should we do the live tomorrow? Drop a 1 in the chat if you want to see the live session on Asia tomorrow as well. Nice, nice. All right, we have to just get those likes up for the next stream, but we'll do it tomorrow as well then. Should I close this? Already tapped into the point of control. If we're gonna drop, we will drop from here. If not, then most likely gonna push up. How's the 1 hour looking? Not the best, not the worst, because the POC is still there. 30 minutes, yeah, potentially reversal. 15, kind of ranging, don't like it. 5, most likely reversal to the upside, at least until the view upward this POC. CBD still somehow bearish, yeah. It's just sellers are not really able to push the price to the upside. If these buyers get trapped, that's gonna be the fuel to the fire to push the downside. But if they are able to hold the price, then yeah, at least it's gonna go to view up. At least. So we already caught our take profit. So, and for later on the session, I will watch out this level for sure. It already played out. I wanted to see a double tap on the 5 minutes, so double wick play basically, double rejection and push to the upside, but apparently not even 1 minute. It just tapped and pushed up, so it could still drop for the potential London session, drop to this range. And if gold is not going to be weak, I do want to take a long from here, something like this. Or if gold is going to be weaker, I do want to see a push to that 5 minute range we talked about, and then the drop. So a short again from that smaller time frame range. So let's see, we still have a couple more hours until London. We'll decide by then. But if it drops below all of this range, then of course I'm expecting the continuation. So seems like he wants to drop after. Yeah, look at this buyers. If this one gets trapped, whoa, yeah, it's gonna be good. Could you please show us your ultra indicator configuration? Mine doesn't look like yours. Sure. Just keep in mind, on every different asset I keep it different for the setting, but this is the basic one. This is the only thing I changed. Tick per row 10. That's the only thing. The rest is all the same, all default. Because if you change tick per row, the size of the box is a bit different, and also the time frame you use is gonna be different. You see the POC is higher, so I like to set it the way that on most time frames the boxes look like this, not too big, not too small. So this is how I use on a 5 and 15 minutes. Sometimes I take a look at the 30 minute and 1 hour as well, because if you lower this too much, the box is gonna be too thin. You see, if market is very low volume, then lower this, that's good. And if market is very high volume, then increase this, but then you're gonna get big boxes. But since the volume is high, when the volume is high, for example, CPI yesterday, was this CPI? No, this one. You see, it's decent, but if I keep my normal setting on 10, we get that way more tiny, but it's just personal preference. As long as you put it on a setting that you see it's quite accurate, then that's what matters. If you see getting tapped, very nice, getting rejected, very nice, that's what matters. The rest is personal preference. Why don't you use candlestick? I use. This is literally candlestick. This is literally candlestick. This is just the extra layer of data. This is literally candlestick, you see? This is all normal candlestick. Yeah, of course, yeah. Alright fam, I think I'm gonna let this one run. Unfortunately got tapped out on this pullback on the CFD account, but future somehow I'm still alive on this trade, so gotta let this one run and see if we can get decent amount of profit on this account. And yeah, catch you guys tomorrow's stream on Asia session. So have a good one, and don't forget to turn on the notification bell. Cheers.
Na